now request our guest of honor, Mr. Clifford Rayen, to share his thoughts with us.
Respected dignitaries, esteemed guests, teachers, parents, and my fellow Montfortians, good morning to all. It feels good to be back at Montfort. I'm honored to be speaking with you today as a proud alumnus of this school. Montfort is an institution that focuses on the holistic development of children. And today is a moment where we take a moment to recognize and appreciate the talents and accomplishments of the students over the past academic year. I still remember my very first day at Montfort with the smell of newly stitched uniform, both nervous and anxious, as I walked through the gates of Montfort. As I entered the corridors, I was greeted by the familiar songs of footsteps walking with me, playing softly in the background. Little did I know that Montfort would turn out to be such an important part of my life. I'm actually sorry if I sound a bit like the MCs because I was trained by Monica ma'am, and this stage brings the dialect in me. And just adding on to our chief guest's speech, I think what he mentioned was about the action songs. As students, we used to have action songs, and I just consulted with the vice principal. He said, it's not that predominant as of now. But I put forth a request to the principal that, bring it up, because that's how I have memories of school performing action song. As mentioned by our Dr. Cheslan, our teachers didn't just teach us subjects. They taught us how to apply them to real life. As a pilot, I used both maths and science for my flights. But these subjects are not just for flying. They're all around us. And I would like you students to ask yourself this question: how can I apply what I studied in class to real life situations? And I think by doing so, learning becomes more fun and meaningful. I had once played, I used to play football for Montfort in the senior and super senior levels, golden days of era. And there's a very famous quote by our late Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, which goes by, "Winners are not those who never fail, but those who never quit." Through sports, I learned to embrace failure, learn from it, and use it as a motivation to succeed. And don't be afraid to fail, because it's in these moments where you'll discover your true self and resilience. And as a final word to all the students, be brave, try new things, and don't be afraid to make mistakes, because that's how we learn. And always try to ask help, because that's how we grow smarter and stronger. Remember that the most important thing in life is to take the first step, and the rest will follow. The school's emphasis on compassion, integrity, and discipline has instilled in me a strong sense of purpose and responsibility. I urge the students to embody these values, becoming beacons of excellence and brand ambassadors of Montfort who hold the flag high. I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to a few special teachers who made a lasting impact on my life. Britta ma'am, your constant support and guidance from my school days till date have been invaluable. And Christina ma'am, my mentor, whose wisdom, guidance, and expertise have shaped me into the person I am today. I remember my very first teacher at Montfort. It was our late Mrs. Elizabeth, a venerable figure in education who inspired and guided me in her wisdom and expertise. Her greatness lay not just in her teaching, but in her kindness, patience, and dedication. Her legacy lives on in the countless lives she's touched, including mine. I wish to express my sincere gratitude to our principal, Brother Stephen Xavier, Vice Principal, Brother Pakinathan, all the teaching faculty of Montfort School, and Principal of Montfort Private Technical Institute, Brother Deepan, and all the brothers of the congregation for inviting me to participate in this esteemed event. I'm deeply appreciative of the opportunity provided by Montfort. I wish you all a smooth journey in life. Thank you, and wisdom always leads.
Your words of wisdom encouraged us and added a spark to our celebration. We thank you wholeheartedly, sir.